Hey everyone, back with more Zenless. Going to be checking out Gravitational Storytime today. So, before I do that, let me just do some things. Birthday-ish. Tuesday. Oh. Okay, that's all the basic essential calls. Yeah. Um, I have no more battery. So, Gravitational Storytime. Go. Happy Gilded Carrot Day. Welcome to Gravity Cinema. Man, we're doing all of this shit in one Gilded Carrot Day. Proxies have like lots of time and cash, huh? To celebrate Gilded Carrot Day, the latest film lineup, Gravitational Storytime, is now showing. Gravitational Storytime special playlist? That's right, we carefully selected several classic themed films spanning a variety of genres. We recommend inviting a companion to watch and discuss them together and enjoy our holiday discounts. Sharing a film with someone important side by side, this companionship is one of Gilded Carrot Day's gifts. Is one of the Gilded Carrot Day gifts Gravity Cinema is happy to offer you. For your convenience, you can purchase all tickets for this event at a dedicated ticket machine over there. Collect all the special tickets. Collect all the special ticket stubs from Gravitational Storytime to redeem extra rewards. Hope these wonderful films add another shining memory for you and your companion. Enjoy the show. Invite your favorite agent to a movie here. Cecilia's an agent? Ooh, this is like leaks. After the movie, you can check out the movie rewards here. This time, you can also unlock your own companion style based on your choices. Just pick what really feels right to you. Alright, Cecilia. Ooh, I didn't cheat, damn it. The human heart beats around 100,000 times in a single day. This movie, the heartbeat, looks really good. Cecilia, wanna watch this movie? If it's a good movie, I can recommend it to the Little Angels later. Manager, are you interested in this movie? I can grab 2 tickets. Thank you then, let's watch it together. Sounds good. I'll go get the tickets now. Hang tight here for a sec, manager. Wait. What does it say? What's Cecilia like when she's off the clock from being a music teacher at Angels of Illusion? Feels like a solid chance to get to know her better. Might as well catch a movie when she's in it together. Yeah, I'll skip this. Heart congenital heart disease. A child with congenital heart disease was the hollow. His mother's distrust survives a problems later and forces her way to the hollow to save a child. Her only lead on some locations an app on the phone that monitors his heart. She follows every simulator heartbeat as she tracks him down. Cecilia sits gracefully in her seat, looking forward to the movie. Still some time before the movie starts, I should chat with Cecilia about something she's interested in. Are those couple seats? Though her daily activities revolve around the Angels of Delusion, doesn't she need some time to herself?
Me? manager would be more interested in hearing about the Angels of Delusion. I recently learned a special little craft from Suna. She really likes scented candles, so I ended up making some for scenting clothes, too.
Cecilia breathes her wrist and a faint fragrance wafts from inside the sleeves.
So, what do you think? It's a calming scent, right? I made quite a few. I can give you some another day, manager.
It begins and the once warm, cozy everyday life is suddenly shattered by an incident in which a child falls into a hole. His mother resolutely steps into the hollow, following trembling ECG traces on her phone screen as she searches for traces of a child. Separated from the investigator and cornered against ruined walls, the mother finds herself surrounded by Ethereals with nowhere left to run. When her phone falls in the moment she's swept up in the hollow disaster, it feels Cecilia's breathing stifle.
Is that so? I once had a cameo in a movie before, and I recall the director mentioning something similar while explaining the scene. Creating sudden incidents to recapture the audience's attention is a tried and true technique in story design. I got too caught up in the moment and completely forgot about all that stuff.
Wait, where's this phrase? Drawing people in during the line between reality and fiction, perhaps that's the magic of cinema. Why is this line of voice? That's weird.
Don't you understand? Even if your kid wasn't trapped by the hollow, there's no way he would have made it. Stop fooling yourself!
For a mother, only what she sees with her own eyes is real. Besides, my child hasn't given up believing in his mother. His heartbeat gradually calmed down. He knew I would definitely find him.
Child is transported through the hollow again and again, making him impossible to locate, and his mother also gets caught up in a crisis. The atmosphere grows tense. At this moment, everyone is worried for this parent and child. Everyone lets out a collective gasp as the ECG reading on the phone screen returns to normal. Celia seems unusually quiet, normally soft breathing very perceptible. Turn your head to catch a glimpse of her expression. A teardrop rolls down Cecilia's cheek. Under the dim light of the cinema, it shimmers with a pearly iridescence. After a long while, a single sob finally escapes.
Sorry, manager. I got a bit carried away.
Cecilia takes the tissue. Her slender fingers brush lightly against yours, leaving behind a faint, cool touch.
It's just that seeing hope rekindled for this mother and child after all the hardship they've endured, it truly moved me. We lived through the fall of the old capital. We all know just how rare miracles that avert disaster truly are. Even if it's only fiction, witnessing such a miracle is enough to bring me comfort. Because I can't help but believe that such a possibility will always exist.
Finish washing the hot tea with Cecilia. As agent for the Angels of Delusion, Cecilia must really relate to the mother in the story.
Rather than calling it bravery, I'd say everything she did was almost instinctive. Before her mind could even catch up, her body had already made the choice. I totally get it. That feeling when you'd risk everything to protect someone. If anything were to happen to the girls of Angels of Delusion, I know I'd be just like that mother. Even if it meant facing immense danger, I would still search for a way to save them. Of course. They're all going to soar smoothly all the way to the top and become the most dazzling angels there are.
Right, Cecilia has reached out his soulmate. Cecilia's comments about
Before the
who we are.
Hollow, humans are insignificant. Yet, the Hollow cannot erase the bounds of emotion. In the face of this disaster, the mother held tight to this lifeline, finding her child through the sound of his heartbeat. That was such a great movie. I'm so thankful I got to watch it with you.
The only force that can overcome hollows and destiny itself maybe is just the heartbeat connecting a mother and child. Thanks for sticking with me through the whole movie, Manager. The heartbeat really is a perfect name for it. While watching the movie, I shared thousands of heartbeats with you, Manager. But should I recommend this one to the little angels? The story is great, but it feels like Arya and Suna would be crying the whole time. Let's watch it together another day. That actually sounds like a good idea. When the time comes, I'll need you to help me take care of the little angels' emotions, Manager. Okay, James. Jane's daily work must be pretty tough. Take this chance to pick out something light and fun to watch together. Share some quality screen time with her. I have always heard that Coffee Mate is a really cute movie for a sweet, gentle coffee machine falling for an adorable customer. Such a cute movie. If you haven't already watched it with some other cute lady, have you, Manager? I am the video store manager after all. I've watched a lot of movies. Relax, relax, cute little manager. Whether you've seen it with someone else or not, what matters to me is that watching this movie with you will be a precious memory for me. Or whether you've seen this movie with someone else or not, you better treat watching it with me as something special. As something truly special. Just like how no matter how many customers come and go, Angelina is still one of a kind to Mr. Rob. Let's hurry into the theater. The darkness will be perfect for hiding that little blush of yours. In the time it takes to enjoy just one cup of coffee, the customer, Angelina, and a coffee machine make Mr. Rob fall in love. This is no more than an ordinary love story. A very successful small-budget film. All its scenes take place in a coffee shop. Excellent camera work in a variety of clever situations for I can't read the rest. For an interesting viewing experience that keeps the audience invested. Jane's gaze keeps drifting to the sides, and she's more interested in her companion's reactions than the movie itself. Jane softly hums a cheerful tune. It sounds like the jingle from the Coffee Mate trailer. She seems really excited about this movie. Maybe I should chat with her and see what she thinks of it.
Oh,
Excuse me.
my. What a heart-fluttering question, my little manager. Romance, huh? Seems like a pretty foreign concept to me. So hard to understand. To be honest, instead of listening to someone's confession, I'd much rather secretly catch the sound of someone's heart skipping a beat.
Angelina keeps coming back to Mr. Rob's coffee shop. Mr. Rob keeps preparing mochas with double syrup.
The chocolate and syrup completely mask the taste of coffee beans. Angelina doesn't even like coffee at all, does she?
Like it?
It's silly. The whole movie is so silly. Mr. Rob is adorably clueless. Kind of like you sometimes, manager. Angelina can be a bit foolish too, just like me.
Am I silly too?
Sometimes even sillier than Eos.
Mr. Rob, is this latte art a habit of yours? Or a secret love letter?
Customer preferences detected. Double syrup with 0 loneliness concentration.
Never mind. I like it anyway.
Mr. Rob, the coffee machine's mechanical monotonous monologue has Angelina bursting into a fit of giggles. Jane lets out a soft laugh aside. The lines are goofy yet somehow touching. Like those cheesy lines from an old high school romance movie. Lines that couples have used to death, but someone takes on a new life and coming from a coffee machine.
Hey, are you sneaking a peek at me, little manager? It doesn't quite make my heart race the way that I imagined it would. Maybe it's because the plot just isn't all that exciting. Or is it because you're simply too used to watching movies with someone else, manager? Or maybe, is watching movies with me really that boring, manager?
No, not at all.
That's more like it. My heart is racing.
You finish watching Coffee Mate with Jane. The theater lights slowly come up as the audience begins to file out. It looks like most of the audience here are couples.
I knew you'd feel the same way, little manager. People I perceive as cute people can perceive cute things the same cute way as cute me.
What kind of tongue twister are you reciting?
So cute.
I can enjoy
Compared
this.
to convoluted dialogue and pretentious foreshadowing, I definitely prefer this kind of simple and cute little treat. Next time you get more sweet treats, be sure to recommend them to me too, little manager.
Your movie rank Jane has reached her soulmates.
Movie reviews? Maybe it's best to leave all that deep, highbrow stuff to you, huh? If I absolutely must. The movie is simply adorable, and so is the person I watched it with.
After watching, I kinda want to open a coffee shop too. Would you keep coming back to a place just for someone? An otherwise ordinary street became the most special place of all. Even caffeine, once unwelcome, has become the sweet scent of happy memories. Memories sure do put a filter on everything. Jane, give any special place like that? Of course I do. The back door of the public security precinct. Between the ruthless criminals and my own even more ruthless boss, I end up there all the time. Just kidding. As for where that special place actually is, I'll tell you someday when the time is right. Whether it's the cinema or the public security precinct. See you next time, manager. Ooh, Yishan. Shifu seems fine on the surface, but thinking back on everything lately, she's gotta be carrying some serious pressure. Maybe a thrilling movie will help her unwind a bit. Haunted Rogue actually looks pretty good. The film was shot on location at Wi-Fi. Even though it's familiar scenery, seeing it on the big screen feels different. Watching a thriller this late might make you a little uneasy. If you're not into it, we can pick something else. No need to push yourself. I'm okay with it. Oh, you're in a good mood today. Alright, let's go with this one. Deep in the remote mountains of Wi-Fi Peninsula, an ancient mansion stands atop a steep cliff where a bride silently waits. She lowers her head as she whispers to me, "You kept me waiting for so long." Yeah,
I
Shanshiku
didn't
seems
expect
redeemable.
this many people at a midnight showing. Then again, I guess some people think horror movies hit different at night. Can't say they're wrong. The air feels heavier after dark. So, Belle, did you pick this time because you were looking for a little extra thrill? I see. Having company makes it easier to stay composed. But even if I weren't here, I doubt it would make much difference. It's just a movie after all. It's not like we're actually running into evil spirits. But if you do get scared, you can lean closer to me.
So to Shifu. His faint smile flickers in Shen's eyes.
That was fast. Though I suppose it never hurts to be prepared. Alright, looks like it's about time. The movie's starting.
The lights slowly dim as the opening score begins. Mixed in with it are the faint nervous rest of the crowd. The movie starts. The gate of the old mansion creaks open with an awful scraping sound. In the pitch black darkness beyond, there's a few eerie, muffled giggles. The audience tenses up, someone letting out a quiet gasp. Shifu doesn't look scared at all. She looks almost entertained.
The strange creature in this movie is kind of interesting. It's not very powerful, but it knows how to put on a scary act. I was just thinking, what kind of techniques would I use if I ran into something like that one day? Or maybe I could let you handle it. It's good practice.
Lol. Me?
Yes, something around that level suits you perfectly. Good chance to apply the techniques I taught you. What do you think, Belle?
Quietly shake your head and scoot further away from Shifu.
Why are you scooting away? I'm just teasing. If something like that really appeared, I'd handle it myself. You have nothing to worry about.
Really, you won't be like running away to
All right. I'll stop picking on
disappear
you.
till the end.
Come back. Judging by the pacing, the main plot is about to unfold.
You said some other guests were waiting for me in the lobby. But we're deep in the mountains. There shouldn't be anyone alive in this villa.
Well, they aren't exactly alive. But it's also true they're waiting for new guests. Just like the 47 other guests before you.
Huh? You mean they all... Who are you? What is this place?
In the second half of the movie, the story becomes more eerie. Some audience members start screaming. Tense up without realizing it, like the next scene could jump scare you at any moment. You feel a light tap on your arm and turn your head, Shifu is watching you with a gentle look.
Do you remember the meditation technique I taught you? When your thoughts start to wander, just bring your awareness in your palm. Stay focused and feel the energy flow.
一身 Shifu leads in and takes your hand. She lightly taps with her fingers. A warm sensation spreads through your chest.
Like this, let the unease fade away. Don't worry. Like I said, I'll stay right here with you till the movie ends.
Thank you, Shifu. I'm feeling much better now.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. This movie is designed to take out people's deepest fears. If it ever gets uncomfortable, don't force yourself. Just tell me.
When the movie ends, Shifu seems to have much to share.
You weren't the only one feeling tense. Quite a few people around us were startled as well. That creature in the movie isn't actually especially powerful. But it's good at using hints and atmosphere to stir up fear and unsettle people's minds.
Did the story scare you even a little? You didn't seem scared at all, Shifu.
I wasn't scared, but I'll admit the plot was solid. Some of the shots built suspense nicely. That said, I do wish they'd explore the creature's unpredictable side more.
I get it. You like suspense stories, Shifu.
Not really. If the creature's appearance had been depicted with greater nuance and realism, the movie would have had more practical value. It could have served as useful reference material for you, Fufu, and the others. A proper lesson in warding off misfortune.
Are you assigning homework again?
All right. I'm joking. Don't want you to shake your head and scoot away again. It's getting late. Watching something this intense at night is tiring on the mind and body. Once we leave the theater, you should head home and get some rest. Watching a movie with you does feel a little different. With someone familiar sitting next to you, all those strange things on screen start to feel like they're happening right beside you. If you're up for it, we can come back and watch another movie together sometime.
Vibe solid overall, but if you could spice up the details, on the weird stuff, it really amp up that mystique factor. It's getting late now, time to head back and get some rest. I wonder if those scenes will replay in your dreams, if you start feeling uneasy. I remember what you taught me, Shifu. A faint smile appears at the corner of Yishan's eyes. You're living fast, a few more practice sessions and you'll be able to explore that old mansion in your dreams. I'll dream about going there with you, Shifu. If I really could show up in your dreams, just wandering around some dusty old mansion together might be a bit of a waste, I think. Why not use the chance to teach you some secret techniques I haven't shown you yet? Though that's only if you can actually dream of me first. Alright, that's enough chatting for today. It's getting late, so let's head back and get some rest. Next time there's a movie you want to see, we can come back here again. I heard Starlight Night fans only watch the series with their closest friends. If it's Billy, he probably want to watch it with me, right? Oh, Proxy, you're here for the premiere of Starlight Night Plus Heroes 2? Shouldn't Billy be calling Proxy manager? Especially in public. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this movie. Sure, it got delayed like a billion times, but I finally lived to see the release day before my circuit's completely rusted out. I'm suddenly really hyped. Sounds like an absolute must-see, a true movie of a lifetime. Absolutely right. Let's start our heroic journey right here and right now. No time to hesitate, Foxy. Let's get inside now. Where is it? Where is it? Starlight Night was a tokusatsu blockbuster, an entertaining action movie shot in the style of tokusatsu shows from the old civilization. It tells the story of the brave Starlight Knights who battle humanoid monsters to protect the city. Oh, the stuff at the top. Starlight Knight, the first heroes. Wanted so I can get my hands on the signed poster from. Billy is sitting up straight in front of the big screen. He's clearly excited for the movie. The movie hasn't even started yet and Billy's already getting hyped up. Let's take this chance to chat about something he's interested in. Let's talk about the movie.
Proxy, you didn't miss the previous Starlight Night releases, did you? Starlight Night Seasons 1 through 3, Starlight Night The Other Night, Starlight Night Awakening? Every single one is a masterpiece in its own tier!
When the movie starts, this one seems different from all the previous Starlight Night movies. At the beginning of the story, the protagonists haven't gained their transformation abilities yet. Street thugs with bats and clubs are already enough to leave them battered and beaten on the ground. Hold your breath anxiously.
Proxy, you're on the edge of your seat now! After all, these Starlight Knights are just ordinary people. But I know they'll get back on their feet. Because they're Starlight Knights!
Hey, who cares if we can't transform? We're not fighting just to become Starlight Knights.
You're just ordinary folks, but we all have a reason to find our courage.
The Starlight Knights aren't fighting this battle alone!
Billy's body tenses up as he sits upright in the seat, eyes glued to the screen. Terrifying monsters descend upon the city. Even though the Blade heroes can transform and fight at this point, their combat abilities seem far inferior to those of the enemies across the lines. Terrifying monsters descend upon the city as citizens frantically evacuate through the ruined streets. It seems like no one could help them in this critical moment. They'll win. Billy hesitates for a moment, then nods from. Extreme glows flickers across both you and Billy's face. A turning point emerges as ordinary people who should have fled stand united before the heroes. Led by a nameless intelligent construct, people bravely take up all sorts of makeshift weapons. I wonder if this intelligent construct is supposed to be Billy, or standing for him.
So even ordinary folks who keep pushing forward can become heroes. I know they'll win!
Starlight Night, the first heroes, comes to an end. This time, the credits seem particularly long. Billy remains seated, lost in thought after the movie's over. You look like you're still processing the movie, Billy.
The director did say in an interview that the plot of the movie might be a little different than what Starlight Knight fans expect. It's a story about the director's creative aspirations. But those ordinary citizens and that nameless intelligent construct were truly brave enough to be called Starlight Knights.
Movie rank Billy's Richard Soulmates, Billy's kommen
For all
zusammen.
you Starlight Knight fans out there, this movie will definitely live up to your expectations.
Was it an ad?
For those who aren't Starlight Knight fans yet, it's your perfect chance to become one! All in all, I highly recommend everyone to check out Starlight Knight, The First Heroes.
Perfect score, a brand new milestone for the Starlight Knights series. An absolute must watch. Gotta see it at least 100 times. Watching my favorite film with you, Proxy, is something I'll remember for a lifetime. That's a bit much, really. Yeah, right, we can watch plenty of other Starlight Knight films together later. It's a deal then. See you, Proxy. Ooh, Seed? Oh, there's a lot, huh? Seed is always popping up out of nowhere, and who knows what she's been up to lately. Now that I finally managed to track her down, let's catch a movie together. Yahoo, Proxy! Here to catch a movie too? The other day, Offie said she was going to the movies and she came back with her face all tear-stained. So now I'm really curious what that movie 7710 and its cat was actually about. Since we ran into you here, Proxy, how about we watch our movie together today? Honey mixed into coffee actually tastes surprisingly good, you know? That's a weird way to put it, but sure, I'm in. Oh, don't worry about it, then for the next few hours you're all mine, Proxy. Maybe bringing up your side job is so much in public isn't a great idea. How about we use something that fits the vibe better for now? Let's head in, Belle. Today I'm in the mood to watch 7710 and its cats. Based on true events, Bangbu IGC 7710, abandoned by a hollow investigator, teams up with a stray cat Kitty in a misunderstanding-filled hollow adventure, and eventually finds a new master willing to take them in. Seed waits eagerly for the show to start, subconsciously swaying from side to side. For Seed, who's such a homebody, actually suggests coming to the cinema. This movie must have something that really caught her interest. A Bangbu and his cat hollow adventure. She's finally starting to understand life lately. It's probably that theme that caught her eyes. So we got the Bangbu and the cat both have real-life counterparts.
So you're telling me the story of a little Bangbu teaming up with a cat to become new Eridu's strongest proxy actually happened? The proxy business is super competitive these days, but it really does make for one heck of a movie. Belle, you look like you have something to say. Don't tell me that's not how the story goes.
Characters match up, the plot...
Since I was wrong, guess you'll have to watch this movie with me to help me understand.
It opens with Bangbu IGC 7710 abandoned in the hollow by the investigation master. After encountering the stray cat Katie, it is understood its master's parting words stay in the hollow of the beast and begin taking care of the little cat. (7710), who had only dealt with humans before, made quite a few blunders with Katie at first, causing waves of laughter throughout the cinema. Seed seems pretty absorbed in it, but she's not smiling at all. Wonder what's on her mind. As the story unfolds, the cautious kitten Katie finally realizes that 7710 means no harm. One rainy night when 7710 is running low on power, Katie brings it a discarded ether battery. You hear C let out a quiet gasp. When you turn to look at her, you find she's also turned to look your way. The eyes meet, and her crystal clear gaze tinged with amusement ripples like water, leaving you momentarily dazed.
Awesome! 7710 and Katie finally understand.
That's how you pronounce it instead. Looks like C wasn't smiling because she was worried about how things were overdeveloping between the banker and the cat.
Yeah,
7710.
it feels super emotional to you too, right?
Yeah, it really makes you think.
Yeah, everyone's smiling, but connecting with a kitty isn't easy. 7710's really putting in the work. Even if we can't understand each other's feelings at first, as long as we keep paying attention to one another, we'll eventually understand each other's hearts. Like how you noticed my change in mood right away.
The bamboo that mistakes kittens for rescue targets is clearly defective. I apologize, but we'll need to recall it. Don't worry, we're just gonna wipe its memory and reprogram it from scratch. Hey, what are you doing?
It saved Katie and got her out of the hollow! You can't read it like this! Katie, take 7710 and run!
Oh, so both ways are okay. 7710 finally leaves the hollow little Katie and finds its former home, the Hollow Investigative Association. The Investigation Association finds an owner to adopt Kitty but plans to recall 7710 for disposal as a defective product. Finding this suspicious, Kitty's new master holds off the investigator, letting 7710 and Kitty escape to search for clues. Once again embarking on their adventure, they return to the mysterious building they stumbled upon in the Hollow, one that seems connected to the Investigation Association. (7710) and Katie find themselves in an epic chase scene, invading the investigator on their tail. The audience gasps at the thrilling escape, and in that moment you feel C tightly gripping your hand. C is totally absorbed in the movie, trying to encourage her to express her feelings. Squeeze her hand with both paws, nudging her quietly.
Yeah, go on, run! 7710 and Katie! Shake them off, 7710, Katie! Your family's waiting for you to come back! Hurry! Caring for each other and our families gives us new strength. Quick, transform into your second form and blast them with lasers.
There's nothing like that in this story.
If I were the director, I'd add a scene like that. It's what the villain who tried to keep the three of them apart deserves.
They'll definitely make it through safe and sound. C wants to reply but realizes she needs to control her volume and listen closer to speak. She's calmed down, yet she seems completely oblivious to the shortened distance.
If you say so, then they should be fine. After all, you're the movie expert.
Finish watching 7710 and his cat Seed. It's just you or the Seed seem much more open to emotions than this man. Maybe she's imagining herself as one of the characters who are trying to understand the hearts of others. Let's try asking her about it. Little Kitty 7710 was such an awesome bamboo.
So you feel the same way? Oh, watch watching it get all flustered trying to figure out Katie's thoughts just makes me want to cheer it on. Actually, I just looked up its real-life counterpart. Not only did no one adopt it, it was recalled as a defective product.
Reality isn't all that pretty.
In a way, I'm a defective product just like it. At least the movie gave it a better ending. And creating such an ending in reality is what we should do. Right, Belle?
Movie rank receivers reached so many seats comments about movies.
Thanks, Belle. Proxy, I knew it was the right call to watch this with one of my own kind. Whether I'm a Bing Boo or a cat in the future, you'll be my adventure buddy either way. Oh, yeah. Even when we're not in public, I want to keep calling you Belle. That okay?
Okay, she's speaking Bangor, I'm not reading that. My heart's racing like it's on a roller coaster. What a movie. Now I can see why Orphan ended up in tears. You feel the same way, but Proxy? Heh, back to the original nickname. Heh, this name's not making a comeback until you agree to watch another movie with me, Proxy. Next time you better be the one to invite. Oh, is that Cecilia? What's this? What's Cecilia? No. If Cecilia hasn't been sent out on a mission by her boss on the day off, maybe she had time to catch a movie? I knew it. You are still alive, huh? I came all the way from afar. I got your scent and followed it right to his theater. I haven't seen Cecilia since she ran off alone in the hollow last time. Alright, decision made. You're my investigation target for today. Was you suspicious little video store manager? Whatever you're up to, I'm tailing you. I'm gonna watch a movie. Wanna watch it together? Are you thinking of watching Stray Paws? The synopsis says a little dog wanders through the hollow and the protagonist takes it in and trains it as a rescue dog. The protagonist sounds like some sketchy city slicker with bad intentions. Yeah, I get it now. This is totally a horror movie. It's a story about a little dog and a human becoming friends. It's got no scary scenes at all. Oh, so they're friends. That makes sense. Back in the Outer Ring, I used to get sent into a hollow with stray cats and dogs to scavenge for food. Sounds like pretty much the same story. You'll find out once the movie's over. No spoilers. Okay. Oh, let's grab the tickets and head in already. I'm getting tired of standing out here. Stray Paws sounds like Lady Cecilia's biography. I love it. Inspired by a true story, a stray dog wandering Okay, hopefully that fixed it. Let's continue watching. Before the movie even starts, this year has already completely melted into the warm theater scene. If this keeps up, she might fall asleep. I should find a topic to keep her awake. Maybe I should ask her about stray dogs. Have you ever taken a stray dog?
Well, if you're gonna keep a dog, you gotta feed them. I'm a pro at this, and there's lots of different flavors of dog food. They're all delicious. I also know that dogs need to be taken out on a run every day, and the ones in the outer ring always bolt when they see me. I really can do everything, right?
The movie begins. Ross, the protagonist puppy, first wanders alone through the hollow, encountering dangerous crises from time to time. In the next scene, a massive shadow lurking off camera slowly creeps towards it once again. As for Cecilia, she seems completely immersed in puppy Ross's perspective, anxiously curling her legs. Until the camera pans, revealing the truth. This time, it wasn't a terrifying material approaching the puppy, but the movie's protagonist, the investigator.
What do we do? We're gonna get caught. I'm just a little pup. Bill, didn't you say this wasn't a horror movie?
Don't worry, the investigator is one of the good guys.
That investigator gave me some food. Looks like he's not half bad after all. I can't get his scent through the screen, so I can't gauge his strength. But judging by how he walks, even if he were a bad guy, he'd be a pretty weak one. Then it's all good. It's too bad for him that he had to run into me.
Looks like you're totally immersed in little Ross's perspective.
Immersed? You mean I'm thinking of myself as Ross? Like right now when his paw's being held, it gives me this warm fuzzy feeling. What about you? Do you immerse yourself in the investigator's perspective too? Well, don't be shy. I can lend you my hand.
When I pulled you out of that fissure, you were so scared that you wouldn't even touch a can of food. Who would have guessed I'd be counting on you so soon? Here, take the leash. This time, it's your turn to lead the way.
The investigator and the puppy Ross huddle together for survival behind an abandoned old car. Cecilia holds her breath, eyes locked on the screen. Little puppy Ross heads out solo with supplies to scout the route, carefully dodging dangers along the way. As the plot unfolds, Ross finally finds a way out. Cecilia relaxes too, her clenched fist loosening. Turn your head and notice she's also turned at some point and is looking your way. So she's been quietly watching you for a while now. But Cecilia, what's up?
I heard a lot of people whispering to each other. So, since you're not whispering to me, doesn't that make you weird? Now I gotta talk to you, so you aren't weird.
Oh, how nice of you.
And in the movie, when the ethereal was chasing the main characters, I was thinking, if it jumps out of the screen, I'll wrap my tail around you and make a run for it. And since that's what I wanted, I decided to try it out. So, did you feel it? I almost swept you away with me just now.
Finish watching Stray Balls together, Cecile. See, I didn't lie about this not being a horror movie.
I can't understand the middle part at all. Even though the ethereals never actually hurt them, the investigator was still terrified? Also, I carefully studied the reflection in his eyes. And you know what I saw? There was nothing in front of him at all, let alone an ethereal. In the end, little Ross became a rescue dog and joined the Hollow Investigative Association. But honestly, the decor and layout of that place looks more like a public security precinct. Wait, so you're telling me that little puppy ended up in public security's hands? Oh no!
She does not have any associative. You're treating this like some detective story. She like her brain never developed past early age.
If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have been dragged into public security. Let's not talk about such awful things.
Hearing CCS regarding so many CCS comments on
This was a flawless success for our cinema investigation. Not only did we find nothing, but we also wasted so much time. Another day of slacking off under the boss's nose.
Wow.
And I can even apply to come back and investigate again. Sweet!
That first bag of dog food the protagonist gave the pup, I've had it. It's fire. Damn it, Cecile. How much of a goal failure are you? Well, little Ross, it finally found an owner and now it has to follow them into even more dangerous hollows to work. Talk about bad luck. Not like my little Shocky here, the one on my neck. Isn't it cute? Ever since Shocky became part of my family, I've never let it go searching for food by itself. Looks like you're a much better master. Then you better take good care of it from now on. Not master, she's family. Shocky might be a snake, but to me she deserves to live more than a lot of humans do. You've got plenty of bamboo at home, right? Just think about it that way and get it. Damn it, looks like it's time to report back to the boss. I have to head back now. No choice, I gotta go right this second. See you next time. Alright, give me a minute, I just need to check something and I'll be back real quick. Sorry about that, just needed to check my family. Alright, who's next? Yuzuha. Yuzuha's schoolwork shouldn't be too much right now, so why not catch a movie with her and enjoy some rare downtime? I've watched Don't Touch the videotape before, but I've never had the chance to see it on the big screen. You want to watch this one, Yuzuha? That totally feels like your kind of movie. Heh, right? Even though every genre has its own charm, the ones that keep you guessing are still the most fun. It may be a fantasy film, but there's a lot you can really dig into. The ending, no spoilers. You are most too excited and spoil your viewing experience. Looks like the next showing starts soon. Want to grab tickets and head in? Don't Touch. Yeah, this is the one I want to rewatch. Sudden visit of beings from an off-planet does not bring the conflict that was expected. These aliens are slow to act and intellectually inferior. Dr. Samir, who is in charge of the investigation, discovers that they have a very special ability, touch. After touching anything, they are able to imitate and change into it. The investigation team led by Dr. Samir begins a new research program to try and transform the aliens into human-controllable tools and resources. What the team doesn't know is that the first target the aliens came into contact with on Earth was Dr. Samir himself. Suspicious. Yuzuha looks pretty excited. Even though she's seen this movie before, she's still looking forward to it. Since Yuzuha has seen this movie before, maybe we can talk about why she chose to watch it again. But Yuzuha seems to really care about others' viewing experience, so let's avoid asking any questions that might spoil the story. We really seem to dig this movie.
Is it that obvious? Well, why else would I be here for a second watch? Even though it's a fantasy film, it's got a really cool ghost story vibe to it. That's why I love it. Just embrace the suspense. Don't worry too much about figuring out the truth behind the story.
He begins, the camera slowly pans down to reveal a transparent tentacle. The moment the tentacle touches the doll sitting on the table, it starts writhing and contracting, gradually morphing into the doll's form. Dr. Samir leads an investigation team to study these alien creatures that can morph into other objects. As the doctor examines the alien's tissue samples through the microscope, he suddenly feels Yuzuha giving him a sneaky poke.
These aliens seem pretty interesting, huh?
They seem perfect for a prank.
Wow, that's my proxy. You knew exactly what I was thinking. But seriously, a creature that can transform into anything at will? That's what I call the perfect partner for pranks.
I bet Karma will be jealous.
You've got a point. The last time I went out to play with some cats, the little guy threw a fit for ages once we got back. But if this creature could morph into his favorite apple, maybe we could mess with Kama too.
Wait, are these my memories? If so, how can I see myself in third person? That stirring stick that just popped out of my hand. It was like it had a life of its own. If this is a dream, it feels way too real. What are these aliens?
A jumble of bizarre images come together in 3D cynical collage. Dr. Samuel's face keeps moving under the fisheye lens, occasionally transforming to other people's faces. And around him, objects are dancing, spinning, and swaying where they stand, like a symphony of inanimate objects. Turns out Dr. Samir, who's leading the investigation team, isn't human at all, but the very same alien life form he was studying. But did the alien replace the Doctor, or did the Doctor never exist to begin with? Nobody knows. Looking over, you see Yuha's expression gleaming with excitement, eyes twinkling. She's completely mesmerized, as if she's already been drawn into the scene. The screen fades out, the eerie images return to normal, and Yuzuha lets out a soft sigh, her tense body finally relaxing again.
That was quite the scene just now. But...
Wanting to check Yuzuha's expression, you turn your head and your cheek bumps right into her finger. In the dim light of the cinema, the young lady glances your way with a smile.
I just touched you. If I were some kind of alien, then you should be worried about being completely replaced by me.
Actually, I'm the alien.
Huh? Uh-oh, you've completely turned the tables on me. When you morph into me, just remember to feed Kama on time. And don't let him have too many snacks.
Finish watching. Sorry. You finish watching Don't Touch with Yuzuha. That was a really special movie.
Looks like you're really into it too. I thought maybe you'd be like everyone else, whining about how wishy-washy the movie's ending was. You know what makes thrillers so captivating? It's all about the feeling of suspense. If you look at it that way, suspense films and ghost stories boil down to the same thing. Once an urban legend gets cracked, it loses its charm. Just like how a movie's not as fun to rewatch once you know the big plot twist. But movies that leave you hanging keep drawing people back to theaters, searching for answers. Stories like that are better than something you can figure out after seeing it once, right?
Strength with Yuzuha has become shared soulmates.
I'm so happy you could watch my favorite movie with me today. Letting you join me in uncovering the truth behind Don't Touch and seeking out the traces of fantasy left on these images. It somehow feels like I've pulled you a little further into my world.
The truth you're seeking might just be a phantom of Don't Touch. Deal! Himself into a tizzy. There are so many things in this world that we better don't touch. Even so, we still choose what to touch. Choosing to give up on all the new possibilities just that comes from reaching out to each other just because you are afraid feels like such a waste to me. Sorry, I just love this film so much that once I start talking about it, I can't stop, eh? I like listening to you talk about it, tell me more. Geez, buttering me up won't get you any rewards, you know. I had a great time watching the movie with you. If we get a chance next time, let's come out together again. Like, okay. Lycon's schedule is always packed to the brim, but maybe he carve out time for a movie with you. That film, I hailed it. I wonder if it might interest you. This one's a disaster-themed tragedy. Is this the kind of movie you like? I wouldn't call it a preference per se, just something I heard once in passing. Tragedy lies not in the destruction of the body, but in how thoroughly our supposed meaning is devoured by nothingness. That line really struck me. It seems like the perfect chance to watch it together with you. I'm sure watching it with you will lead to some true profound insights. My Hillary, that must be the one I've heard about before. A fictional disaster movie based on images from the old civilization period. A scientist uncovers the possibility of a coming hollow disaster. Giving no heed to everyone's warnings, she tries to stave off the disaster herself. She ultimately proves too weak to stop the disaster. Perfect. Lycan seems really into it. I heard the plot of Nihility is really depressing. What would someone as rational as Lycan make of this? Should I test the waters and see what he thinks first? And let's talk about the movie's background.
Disaster movies often dig into how fragile order is and put human nature to the test. Definitely something worth paying attention to. In a speculative work that depicts the twilight of a civilization, a tragic ending is all but inevitable. But being able to rationally dissect the root causes of the tragedy with you is, in itself, a valuable thought exercise.
The film opens with calm shots depicting a bustling yet rigid urban landscape. Beneath the orderly facade, indescribable sense of oppression reigns. At an academic conference, the protagonist clearly presented her theory to a room full of elites only to be met with contemptuous laughter. The camera slowly fixes on her isolated figure. Well, her wild fantasy quickly cost her all her credibility. She returns to her empty home, greeted only by the mechanical assistant her late mother left behind. Wary, the protagonist rests her head on the mechanical girl's cold shoulder, the faint whirling of machinery humming softly from the speakers.
One with insights ahead of their era often meets not understanding first, but solitude.
The road ahead of her won't be easy.
Loyal to truth, yet sidelined by others. Order has always rejected dissent like this. When all retreat is cut off, moving forward becomes the only answer. But the cost...
must be pretty heavy.
Indeed. Let us hope our protagonist has enough grit and determination to hang on until the moment she can clear her name.
Stop terrorizing us with poetic metaphors. Science needs data, not wild imaginations.
This isn't a gamble of probability, but a countdown that's already begun. We can't just turn a blind eye because it's beyond our understanding. When disaster strikes, let's hope those data models you're so proud of ring the alarm before my delusions do.
The movie reaches its climax as disaster fully erupts. The city is swallowed by Hillary, and the civilized order ceases to exist. The protagonist and the mechanical girl activate the final device at the underground lab, trying to turn the tide. A massive wave of energy comes rushing in. The mechanical girl resolutely channels the overloaded energy into herself. final moment, she looks at the protagonist's mechanical arm beginning to disintegrate in the blinding light. And for the first time, her optical senses simulate an expression of tenderness on her mechanical body. Icon seems to be moved by that too. You can clearly see his jawline acting up as if he's holding something back. Mechanical glow dissipates completely. At the same time, the protagonist is pushed from the basement and collapses at the edge of the world, succumbing to annihilation. In the sky, the faint ray of the created together is swallowed by the endless void. The long white light on the screen plunges the theater into a long silence. Icon doesn't speak right away, as if observing a moment of silent mourning. When he finally spoke, his voice had regained its composure.
In the end, even the noblest resolve of one individual couldn't reverse the torrent as collective consciousness came crashing down. The power of this work lies in forcing viewers to confront the most fundamental contradiction. It is not about whether success is possible, but whether it is worthwhile. It is about order, about loyalty, about the meaning of persistence in a battle that's doomed to fail. Thank you for watching this thought-provoking work with me. I was truly moved.
You finish watching that movie with Lycon, the world isn't safe in the end. The final pure white on the screen seems to drain all sound and color from the theater in silence. What's on Lycon's mind? The end of a civilization, or the helpless loyalty? It looks more solemn than usual. Maybe I should say something. Is it heavy by the important?
Yes, it is a work that completely denies hope. But it also compels the viewer to contemplate the meaning of any effort in the face of absolute nihility. What struck me most in this movie wasn't the disaster itself, but how our protagonist, the scientist, chose to bear the weight of the world alone after her warnings to humanity went unheeded. And the loyalty displayed by her mechanical companion. Theirs was a friendship transcending all programmed parameters. To walk a path you know leads nowhere, and to see it through to the very end. That resolve alone is far beyond any measure of victory or defeat. Thank you for accompanying me to see this film. It carried much weight, but I found it to be a precious and profound warning. It has reinforced my conviction that protecting such ordinary moments of watching films together is a mission we cannot fail.
In
collective chaos, the light of reason shines as faintly as a firefly. But those who remain steadfast in their duty and loyalty until the very end, their stance itself was the strongest response to nihility. Thank you for sharing this profound moment with me.
One person standing from vertical chaos, that alone rejects the void. A work born from despair that still lights the way to hope. A work that portrays ultimate nothingness, yet somehow makes you want to think even more tightly what's real once you step away from the screen. With a cup of tea at just the right temperature and a companion worthy of your loyalty. to share this time with you is a blessing in itself. That's just all mine. You're a great company. It's an honor to hear you say that. If you ever come across another thought-provoking work like this and need a companion, I'll be more than happy to join. Things were a bit rushed this time. I didn't have them prepare properly. Next time, I'll bring homemade cookies and tea. Perfect to enjoy together in the sunlit spot after a film that really was to soothe and settle the mind. Even though my ability beats the Baker's picture, but being able to witness it with you and think together about how to resist this liability, that alone is enough to drive me much of the chill. Okay. Oh, sweet. New Year's sweets, the must first pack. Yamcha Sin doesn't seem a swamp lady. If I asked you to go fetch a movie, she probably wouldn't turn me down, right? Oh, little master, is that you? Running to an old friend far home with even nicer surprise than expected. Clark said, Simmer just gave me a few minutes and say there's a good film showing emerged. Come take a look. Sweet, you just come from Hong Get free tickets with Hong. Oh, you've got it wrong. My shop does business with Simmer, and since it's Golden Carrot Day, the boss sent me here to keep the relationship up. It's all about give and take. See, I traded a few hot signature pastries for some tickets. Oh right, I've got quite a few tickets. I was just wondering if you watch with me. If you don't mind, would you do me the honor? Sure, let's watch it together. That's all I needed to hear. Since you run a video store, little manager, you must know your films. If you're up to it, I'll leave the pick entirely to you. You're too kind. What kind of movies do you feel like watching, sweetie? Happy to go with whatever you pick, but since it's a holiday, I'm in the mood for something fun, and festive. Got any recommendations? Then let's go with Small Body Big Crisis. Alright, I trust a long-time regular like you. You've got good taste. Let's go with Small Body Big Crisis. I trust your eyes for these things. One day, Bob woke up as an old banker in the scrapyard, and in order to return to his own body, he embarked on a tumultuous journey. Sweet glasses around the interior, curious eyes looking pretty pleased to watch the scenes.
This cinema's decor is both practical and elegant. It's no less impressive than the banquet hall at Yumtassin. And the snacks those people are munching on? It's gotta be popcorn, right? I've heard customers mention it, but this is my first time seeing it for myself.
Really?
It smells delightful. I bet it tastes great too.
Sweetie doesn't seem to visit the cinema much, but she looks pretty interested in the popcorn. I think want to grab some popcorn?
I wouldn't say I'm dying to try it, but it is pretty intriguing. After all, this type of snack is hard to come by where I'm from. Compared to the delicate and refreshing snacks of Phylum Heights, folks here in Janus Quarters seem to prefer their treats with a much richer flavor profile. Speaking of which, to improve on Yumtassin's selection, my boss actually sent me out to sample flavors from other locations. But every place has its own vibe. I can't fully understand New Eridu's food culture in just a few days. Like this popcorn, for example. I never got a chance to try it.
Want to try it? It's on me.
Oh my, thanks for the offer. But if I go out to get snacks right now, I'd probably miss the best parts of the movie. Maybe next time.
This is why you get snacks before going in. Bob turns into a bamboo, while the bamboo becomes human. unexpected body swap flips their lives upside down. At first, the swap causes endless chaos on both sides. The audience can't help but crack up. Amidst all the laughter, Sweetie seems a little out of place as she quietly contemplates.
Everyone laughing and gasping together? It kind of reminds me of going to the open-air cinema back when I was a kid.
Open-air cinema?
I wonder if you've ever experienced something like that. It was super popular back in the day. Back then, there weren't many theaters around, so everyone would gather in the plaza to catch a flick. Movie theaters are pretty quiet, right? But outdoor screenings are a totally different vibe. They're always super lively. Snacking on sunflower seeds, chatting away, laughing together. It's chaotic for sure, but it evokes a warm, fuzzy feeling. But when the plot gets emotional, everyone quiets down all at once. Back then, I'd always quietly wipe away my tears in the dark. I was so afraid that someone would notice and make fun of me.
So you've got that side to you too, huh?
Look at me running my mouth. You've got me spilling my childhood anecdotes just like that. It didn't destroy my image as the model Yumcha scene employee in your eyes, did it?
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm actually a human, I don't know how I became a bamboo.
Daydreaming again, little bamboo. Oh, my squishy little cupcake. Oh, you're so soft. You were born to be petted and rubbed.
Oh no!
Why can't anyone in this room understand the man's, I mean, the bamboo's words? Bob finally tracks down the bamboo possessing his body. Turns out it lost its job and ended up slinging plates at a diner. Being terrible at communication, it always ends up stirring trouble. Yeah, but somehow always manages to unexpectedly work a flawless fix every single time. Bob keeps pretending to be a customer just to mess with it, but as a bamboo, he's the one who gets the short end of the stick. He keeps raging and there's nothing he can do about it. Passing over, Sweetie is laughing so hard that tears are coming out from the corners of her eyes. Maybe Sweetie would rather talk about the movie than chat about work. Body swapping looks really interesting.
There are plenty of movies about people swapping bodies, but I can't say I've seen too many where people swap with a bamboo. But this idea is pretty clever. It dodges the cliched setups while keeping the story tight and well-paced. If I swapped bodies with my picky little bamboo, everyone would be in for a rough time. That little guy's got a nasty temper. If we made him work at Yumcha Scene, it would have customers fuming left and right. Speaking of, I just remembered that the bamboo you sent to run the stall was really well behaved. It goes by 20, right? If only I could swap bodies with that little troublemaker of mine. I've never even seen it sit still for a second.
Finish watching Small Body Big Crisis with Sweet. In the end, Bob and the bamboo return to their regular daily lives. But this daily life is different from before. They retain something precious in their hearts. A true passion gained from living another life. Thus, this opens up a brand new chapter in their stories. The end credits start to roll and the audience begins filtering out of the cinema. Sweetie stays in the faint smile still lingering on her face. Sweeties, let's see. Yes, she really enjoyed the movie. Maybe I should ask for her opinions. What do you think of the movie?
If you're looking for some deep insight or super detailed analysis, you're probably gonna be disappointed. My take? It's loud, it's lively, it's got heart. It left me with a sense of happiness inside.
What a vivid description.
You think so too? I thought you'd find my take too simple. To me, movies are like dim sum. More than some logical analysis, it's the taste that hits your tongue that matters the most. This movie is like a plate of crispy, sweet almond cookies. You can scarf down piece after piece without feeling an ounce of guilt. It wasn't a big-budget blockbuster, nor was it a martial arts piece that is all the rage in Wi-Fi Peninsula. It won't stick with you forever, but it provided a carefree and enjoyable time while it lasted. Thanks for the recommendation. This little snack really hits the spot.
When you your fill of the main course, don't forget to treat yourself to some dessert every now and then. Since we've already shared this movie experience with Master, I hope you will come by again. We do our best to give you a warm welcome every time. And that's why you gave me those movie tickets. I guess there's no such thing as a free lunch. Oh come on, I really did want to watch a movie with you, little master. And I really do want you to come by Yamcha Sim more often too. After all, I really treasure the bond we share. Give and take is what keeps a friendship going strong, don't you think? Hey, who's the last person? Oh, Nankong. Now that Angels of Delusion's training wrapped up, why not invite the three little idols out for a fun, light-hearted Manager over here. We already got the tickets, and it's Dreamland Journey. Suna and Arya spent ages searching with the knot. Thought it would be perfect for us to watch together. We went through a ton of movies, narrowed them down to a short list, and then had a fierce three-way vote before finally settling on this one. Nankong thought the movie's runtime was perfect and it wouldn't cut into a gaming time back home. Suna figured a fairy tale movie was the safest pick, even if it didn't blow everyone away, at least no one would hate it. As for Arya, she hadn't seen any of them, so she was interested in all of them and just went along with the vote. What do you think, manager? If you want to choose a different movie, we can always hold another vote. I like this one. I'm voting for it too. And it's a full vote. The Angels of Delusions are heading to the Dreamland with the manager. Oh, right, manager. Close your eyes and take a movie ticket. We couldn't get 4 seats together. And draw one first. Casually pull out a ticket from the row of movie tickets Nankong is holding. Nankong keeps one for herself and gives the remaining ones to Suna and Arya. The lottery tickets are in. Results are in. Manager and I are together, or Suna and Arya together. Let's go. Dreamland Journey puts you in a chill mood, so let's check this one out. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's an enchanting fantasy film called Dreamland Journey. Lillian, a young girl troubled by reality, falls down a mysterious rabbit hole and is transported to Wonderland, where the deadline is approaching but the story is yet to be written. Not wanting to disappoint the children waiting for the story, Lillian must write a fantastic tale. For that reason, she embarks on an adventure with companions, the hot pepper grid rabbit Baron, gentle white cat meowing at the yellow doorbell. Side use Langkong Yu adjusted the posture, settling to the most relaxed position to enjoy the movie.
Before deciding to see the movie, we read a lot of reviews, and they all said it was good. Right. Do you want me to send you those reviews, manager?
That's a spoiler, isn't it?
You got me. Okay, I'll black out all the keywords before sending it to you.
Then it probably isn't worth reading.
Well, even if I secretly write bad things about you in the blacked out parts, you'll never know. Then again, even if I snuck in things like, I like you, manager, you wouldn't find out either.
Sometimes it's impossible to follow Langkong Yu's train of thought. But she's definitely interested in this movie. Should we keep talking about it? A couple of new songs. Oh wait, shoot long ones.
Songs, huh? Suna's actually been writing a lot lately. But she basically crumpled them all into paper balls and stuffed the trash can full. Arya snuck a couple back and had me listen while she hummed along to the sheet music. Gotta say, they weren't bad at all. At this rate, just give Suna a couple more days, and she should finally have something she's happy with real soon. Once she does, I'll have Arya record a few lines and send them to you for a listen, yeah?
Liam accidentally enters a mysterious wonderland and embarks on a journey through a fairy tale world. The Red Rabbit Baron hops to her side, bowing politely, drawing a smile from the audience. But Uncle Yu's smile doesn't quite so innocent. Wanna yank the rabbit's tail?
You got me. Can't blame anyone for wanting to pinch something that looks that squishy.
In a fairy tale wonderland, an adventure awaits. Yeah, right. Even kids wouldn't fall for that kind of stuff anymore. That was me, just another boring adult, unable to believe fairy tales and all that happily ever after stuff. Until I came here. Fairy tales are real. Dreamland adventures do exist. And that's the kind of story I'm going to write. Stories that bring children hope and happiness.
This cinematic wonderland, even the colors come alive and flow. Countless paper butterflies fly through towards Lillian, catching her shoulder and carrying her into the sky. The freedom and beauty of this scene draws source best of admiration from the crowd. Langkong Yi is so focused she's completely forgotten about the chocolate in her hand. Looks like it's about to melt. Even Langkong has moments like this.
Oh, don't worry. I came prepared with tissues. They're coming in handy now. The visual effects are better than I imagined. I wonder how much they spent on post-production. Time to check Suna's piggy bank when we get back and come up with a plan to fatten it up a bit. Oh, manager, what I just said, don't let Suna and Arya know.
Finish watching Dreamland Jane videos of promotion. Oh, missing one. Shame. fairy tales can be moving sometimes.
Because the visuals and music really complement each other so well. Sometimes, even though I know it's not real, those feelings start to tug at my heartstrings. And then I end up getting all emotional. But then, looking at Sun and Ari's expressions, they seem genuinely touched. That's nice too. The one-sided collab between the cinema and Angels of Delusion perfectly concluded.
Try to go to grab some bits. Thanks for sticking with us through the whole movie, manager. Are you getting back to training? That was the plan. Inspiration just hit. I really want to hit back and get the song down right now. I knew it. No worries, no worries. Uncle and I can head back to dance practice first. Head off to dance practice first. Yeah, next time you visit us, manager, you might get to hear our brand new fantasy-style song. Sooner, you're not going to bail on us, are you? Don't worry, I won't let you down this time. Okay, let's try again. Skip. Why don't I choose something else? A little curious. Or so they just sit in silence and watch it together. Watching this movie, the illusion halfway through, they couldn't help whispering to each other, gradually forgetting they weren't watching. Okay, interesting. Next time try Dreamland Journey. Fantasy feels like this one is super appealing. That's interesting. So there actually is human dialogue of sorts. Dreamland Journey. Skip. You're right, I'm not doing it this time.
Before deciding to see the movie, we read a lot of reviews, and they all said it was good. Right. Do you want me to send you those reviews, manager? You got me. Okay, I'll black out all the keywords before sending it to you. Well, even if I secretly write bad things about you in the blacked out parts, you'll never know. Then again, even if I snuck in things like, I like you, manager, you wouldn't find out either. Before deciding to watch this movie, I had a dream about it last night. In my dream, this movie's producer actually came to us to sing the theme song. I and Suno were so happy and both screamed with joy. And then I woke up. Even though the dream felt pretty average, I guess it's still a good sign. anyone for wanting to pinch something that looks that squishy.
In a fairy tale wonderland, an adventure awaits. Yeah, right. Even kids wouldn't fall for that kind of stuff anymore. That was me, just another boring adult, unable to believe fairy tales and all that happily ever after stuff. Until I came here. Fairy tales are real. Dreamland adventures do exist. And that's the kind of story I'm going to write. Stories that bring children hope and happiness.
Thanks. I was so engrossed in the movie, I forgot I was still holding the snack Suna gave me. Hold on. Now that you mention it... just as expected, Suna and Arya haven't eaten their chocolates either. But how should I put this? Somehow this gives off a Angels of Delusion are all idiots vibe. Manager, you've got to keep this a secret. Forever. Okay? Because the visuals and music really complement each other so well. Sometimes, even though I know it's not real, those feelings start to tug at my heartstrings. And then I end up getting all emotional. But then, looking at Sun and Ari's expressions, they seem genuinely touched. That's nice too. The one-sided collab between the cinema and Angels of Delusion perfectly concluded.
Okay, so notes. There's a lot of stuff. Dialog branches and silver screen invitation can boost the corresponding companion style stats. After watching all of the movies, you can generate a report based on your highest stat and the corresponding title. Reports and titles can be refreshed infinitely, so sit back and enjoy. Based on your actions on the silver screen invitation, define the role of your companion during this journey. After completing movie viewing, all companions hit to the exclusive rewards, claim the exclusive title and the Bible. emotionally in tune and able to vibe deep with parents while watching films, and master at catching their mood shifts and riding those emotional waves together. Laughing, crying, the whole news for a soul catcher on the same wavelength. Don't really care. Oh, what's this one? Return visits the old haunts. I hope it's part of the current one. I'll just double check. Isn't this an Angels of Delusion special guest? Did you come all this way just to say Uncle say hello proper manager? Good to see you again. So today you guys are back for another round of Dreamland journey. Not today, we're here for a nostalgia tour. We heard that some films go off screen after the Gilded Carrot Day, so we wanted to soak in the atmosphere here a little longer. After all, this is where Bunny went bang and fished little Suna's illustration right out. That's right, we even bought the last limited edition bunny shaped popcorn as a souvenir. Our little composer may be strict with the budget day to day, but on occasions like this, she really knows how to make it feel special. Uncle, not everyone's got your crazy good luck, always running to pennies falling from the sky. It's important to save where you can and spend wisely. More Suna's new song coming along. See, Suna, even our manager is checking in for updates. Did any paper butterflies ever fly out of those crumpled drafts you threw away? But not yet. I just can't seem to get the part where the rabbit hole collapses at the end right. But the melody Suna wrote is gorgeous, especially the chorus. I've actually been secretly practicing humming it. It's a choreography that I'm still short on ideas for. The truth is, thanks to the manager and that movie, the original melody was created a while back. As for the title, the composer is still putting it through a ruthless review, so she refuses to call it finished. This nostalgia tour is also our chance to help Suna brainstorm a title and give last time's Angels of Illusion X cinema one-sided collab project a proper satisfying wrap-up. Seeing Dreamland Journey was one of our favorite memories from these past few weeks. It's also a very fond memory for me. I had a great time watching it too. Thanks for going along for Antics Manager. Watching a movie together is way more fun than sitting in front of a screen alone. Yeah, that feeling of everyone laughing together and getting swept up in the story. So absorbed you forget to eat your chocolate as it melts. It's one of a kind. Manager, please erase that chocolate melting embarrassment from your memory forever. Still, seeing you two get so into it was totally worth the ticket price. Plus, getting to sit with the manager was like hitting the jackpot that day. Let's watch a movie together again next time. The Angels of Illusion's VIP seats will always be reserved for you, manager. As long as a certain CFO signs off on the budget, I'm in anytime. Anyway, once I polish up the arrangements and settle on a title, you'll be the first one to hear it, manager. Next time, we'll remember to finish the chocolate first, then focus on the movie. Alright, let's get this nostalgia tour going again so we can make the best song, one that truly lives up to that movie. Manager, don't forget our promise, okay? Once the new song is finished, let's go watch a movie together again. You watch the three of them wave and walk away side by side. Suna's grumbling is still faintly audible along Wang Hongyu and Arya's amused replies. Sunlight falls on them warm and comforting. Okay.
Enjoy the movie magic! Come back soon!
Okay, so with that, I'm at my stream here for now. If you'll be back in later this afternoon and continue on to another event, we'll do yeah, I'll do this on Snap Hollow Realm Showdown. Actually, I'll do this as well. Because I can only do one seal a day. Step right up, don't miss out. The HIE special card flip event is live now. Jump in and join the action. Card flipping, what event? Use our VR equipment usage and give back to our members for their ongoing support of the club. We're launching a special event. Let's dive into VR combat and you'll rack up stamps. Once you've got enough stamps, swing by and flip some cards. Depending on what you pull, you can score all kinds of sweet rewards. Well, from my personal perspective, the rewards for this event are seriously generous. If you're interested, how about I walk you through the event rules in detail? I'm kind of interested. This event runs concurrently with the Combat Simulation Double Drop event. Participate in the event daily runs stamp seal. Okay, I can select one thing now then. Use the stamp seals you've collected a few flip cards and then claim rewards. So let's head out and grab stamp seals right now. I see sodas. Oh wait, no, I can use multiple. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, yeah, so later today I'll probably hop in and check out the Snap event. So, thanks for watching everyone. See you all later. Bye.